Welcome to Southaven Business Beat. This is our special election edition. We talk to the candidates about the issues important to you and your business. We would like to thank the following sponsor. Staying ahead in a world driven by technology is key. At Wisdom Integrators, we simplify tech solutions for your business. We specialize in customizing audio, video, and IT services tailored to your needs. At Wisdom Integrators, we don't just solve problems, we create opportunities. Wisdom Integrators, connecting your world, solving your problems.
The Southaven Chamber of Commerce and Southaven Business Beat podcast does not endorse any candidate or their position. All candidates running for office were invited to join the podcast.
Here is our host, Cristan.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Southaven Business Beat. I'm your host, Cristan, and we are here with a special edition of the Southaven Business Beat where we're interviewing some of the candidates that are running for office for the city of Southaven. And I'm joined today with a candidate for Alderman of Ward 1, Mr. Tim Putt. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I want to start out, I know I just said your name and what title you're running for, but I know that some of the people get confused on where the wards are and where the lines are. Can you kind of tell us a little bit of what area of coverage you have in Ward 1 where you're going to be hopefully taking over?
Sure. The Ward 1 starts, if you go to 51 in Rasco, it'll go from Rasco and 51 down to Tullahoma north over to State Line. And that covers Carriage Hills, Greenbrook, Brook Hollow, Town and Country, all down Main Street.
Okay. So all
it's a
of
big
our little
area.
West End area. It is a pretty good size area.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, okay, so you have lived here how long?
I've been here about since 92.
Okay.
92, 93.
So you're a lifer. We're keeping you.
Basically, yeah.
Well, over the years that you have been here then, I know there's been a ton of changes. Southaven has grown exponentially. What are some of the things that the current establishment you think has gotten right and some of the things in the growth that you think Southaven's headed in the right direction with? Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I think we're headed in the right direction in all of the new things that the mayor is bringing to us. Look at down on Getwell at Snowden. That spot is booming. However, I do think it's time for us to start booming down the other way, too. Let's pay a little bit of attention to the West End and the areas that don't really have a whole lot going on, like Carriage Hills and Brook Hollow. A little bit of work there, and we'll have a nice place to live in again.
I can absolutely agree with that. With our offices being here in the West End,
right.
We definitely have a vested interest, and people call this the old Southaven, but it's funny because Southaven's only like 44, 45 years old.
Right.
There is no old Southaven. So this is the original Southaven.
That's right.
That's what I like to tell people. And I know that we are part of the initiative for the West End redevelopment, and I want to support that 100%.
Absolutely. It needs it.
So with the same token of the things that you see are getting right, what are some of the pain points or challenges that you've seen that you hope to be able to be a part of the change in that?
Well, I'd like to be a change in everything. What I'd like to see a change in is people getting in church. You put your kids in church, and you're not going to have to worry about them quite so much. As a matter of fact, one of the things that is a positive for our city, not just our ward, but our whole city, is the church I attend. We're a very large church building-wise. We have a bowling alley and a skating rink inside of our church that's been constructed to be a community center. We're going to have a batting cage, and schools are already reserving time for that. We're going to have indoor skateboard park, library, a cafe, and it's all for our community right here. Get the kids off the street and let's be safe.
I love that. And that's South Point Church, right?
That's South Point Church at 2010 State Line Road. Used to be the old movie theater and bowling alley and skating rink. Lollipops.
Spent a whole lot of time there.
Yeah.
Spent a whole lot of time
That's
there.
Right.
Lock-ins at Lollipops. Those were the days, man.
But that's what we're really looking forward to is just beautifying the community. And It's going to take a lot of hard work. I have walked the neighborhoods talking to people for my campaign, and I've seen so many curbs that are busted and sidewalks that you can't walk down. And our kids play on those sidewalks. So it's not just for the beautification, it's for the safety that we need to clean some things up.
Absolutely. I love your focus not only on just city development in itself, but really focusing on the community and focusing on the children that are in our communities. Absolutely. Because they need a safe place to be able to play.
They're our future.
Absolutely. And we want to keep them here.
Right.
And that's the only way that we can do that is investing in them now.
If we don't, they'll move.
Yes. And we want to keep our future leaders right here
Absolutely.
in Southaven.
Absolutely.
So I've been asking everyone kind of the same ballpark of questions just because the issues within Southaven or the changes within Southaven really do apply to everyone, no matter if you're running for a specific ward or otherwise. You are a voice, yes, within your ward, but you are a voice for the city and the changes that are coming and the things that you want to improve. One of the pain points that a lot of our community people have seen is with the increased businesses and the increased population, there's also the increased traffic flow. And yes, Goodman Road has been a beast for years.
And that's putting it mildly.
But now we're seeing that with all of this growth, Church Road, State Line, they're all starting to look the same. That growth and that traffic flow is starting to bog down even in those areas, as well as now Getwell. While Snowden Grove is beautiful and it is booming over there, that also is increasing that traffic flow.
It's very congested.
Do you have any sort of ideas or things that you hope to be able to bring to the table to be able to accommodate that growth?
Well, right now I'm talking with other aldermen that are on duty now. Like I said, because I've never done anything like this. So I'm looking to get some of the answers to these kind of questions from them and from actually working it if I'm elected, or we could just go ahead and say when I'm elected. Because I don't have all the answers right now. I've
Absolutely.
never done this. I've never been a politician. I won't be a politician. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian that saw things need to be done, and we weren't going to be represented after Cristan's gone, so somebody needs to do it. And there was nobody running at the time, so a friend of mine asked me, why don't you do it? I prayed about it. God said, let's give it a shot, and here I am.
I love that. I love your willingness to put your comfort zone aside and to just follow what the Lord has laid out
Absolutely.
for you. We definitely need a lot more Christians in office. We need people that have our interests at heart, and I am thankful for you to be doing that.
But this is my interest too. My city, your city,
Absolutely.
our city.
Absolutely. Well, what are some of the, just in your opinion, challenges? Like I mentioned traffic. What are some other things beyond that you think should be addressed?
Well, one main thing that I would like, is to see more police presence going through, patrolling the neighborhoods, not just setting up, waiting on somebody to speed, setting up a speed trap, if you want to call it that. I'm an ex-police officer, so I know how it is to have to meet a quota. I don't know if they still do that or not, but it used to be a thing. But let's patrol the neighborhoods. Let people see the police are in the neighborhoods, and that'll cut down on some of the crime. I mean, because if these people that say porch pirates, they see a cop, then they're not going to hit that street.
Absolutely.
So let's get a little bit more police presence in the neighborhood, and that'll cut down a lot of our problems.
Absolutely. I know I heard Sheriff Tuggle speak not too long ago, and that was one of the things that he talked about, that he is having, when he has like what he calls his town hall meetings, he brings together the police departments from the different cities that, that are within DeSoto County.
Yeah.
And one of the things that they talked about was whenever you have officers that they have to do paperwork, they've got things that they've got to do. Well, if they're doing these things within their patrol cars, go and set up somewhere where you are highly visible.
Right.
Because people are by nature going to slow down. They see that cop car, they're going to slow down. They're going to use their blinker. They're going to do the right thing.
Right.
So the more visible they are, the more crime is going to be deterred simply because of their presence.
Yep.
And I think that does apply not only to being sitting at a heavy flow intersection, but even if you're sitting in a heavy flow area of a neighborhood,
Right.
one of the main entrances to a neighborhood or whatever, that will make a difference.
Yeah.
And I agree with that completely.
And that's the way I operated when I was a police officer. Is I would set up somewhere where everybody could see me, a crosswalk at a school to do my paperwork or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're seen, they're going to slow down.
It's a wonderful thing. Well, I know you have spoke quite a bit about your commitment to the community, and that's really where your passions lie, because you are a godly man and you want to see the community back in church and you want to see the community thrive.
Absolutely.
If you were to have one message, one thing that you would like to say to the people of Southaven, what would be your message? What would you like to say to them?
My message to people of Southaven and this ward that have a little faith in me, give me a shot. I think I would do a great job for you. I love Southaven. It's been my home for a lot of years. Don't want to see anything bad going on, and I want to be a part of everything good.
I love that.
Like the Christmas parade. I helped y'all with the Christmas parade. I set up the volunteers, fixed you coffee. I tried to make sure that y'all were taken care of.
And you did a wonderful job.
And thank you. I'd like to say also, if there's anybody that wants to meet me in person, I'm at the door of the church every Sunday. We have 2 services, 9 and 10:30, and I'm at the door. So come meet me. Come shake my hand.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and meet with me.
I'm just glad to do it. This is different.
Absolutely. I love it. We are so thankful to always be able to give everyone a platform to tell their story, whether it be a business in our area wanting to reach the community, or even one of our elected officials or candidates running for office to be able to get their message out. And we thank you for watching and viewing this. And if you haven't done so yet, please go like and subscribe to Southaven Business Beat so that you don't miss a single episode. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Southaven Business Beat. We would like to thank the following sponsor. Pure Focus Media exists to make high-quality media accessible to all businesses, regardless of their size or budget. We believe that every business deserves to have its story told with clarity and creativity, and we are here to bring that vision to life. Make your next event unforgettable with the Follow app. Connect instantly, stay organized, and never miss an opportunity. Ditch the business cards. Go digital with the Follow app. Network effectively, exchange contacts seamlessly, and grow your business. The Follow app, transforming the way professionals connect at events. Be sure to share and subscribe for more business resources. Thanks for watching.